there we go. Had to change the SD card and the battery. What I'm doing now, I want to climb back up in here, give you a quick update. Got the heads on, you're torqued. Now I'm doing this silly thing here. This gives you your degree. What happened to the good old days is having head bolts, you torque it down, you're done. No, you got to do 90-degree turns on each bolt in sequence 3 times. While I was waiting on the SD card and waiting on this battery to charge up, I already went through them once. Yeah, once. So I got 2 more to go. I brought back up bar, breaker bar. If we have to, we'll lock onto the 3/4 inch drive ratchet with the breaker bar. The only thing it's going to save is the end. That right there. That Craftsman right there, I think, is replacement. I broke the end off one of those before. I think that's the replacement guy right there. I don't even think I had pipe on it. I may have. I think I did. I think I was trying to get U-bolts loose. Yeah. But we're going to try this again and how this works. I don't know if anybody's ever used one of these before. I'll set you down here and we'll do it real quick. This is, set that down. You put this little hook on the head or part, whatever it is, secured up against something. When you have your ratchet in here, or your socket, you put this up on 0. I've been putting it where I can see it. This is up against something and you turn. You pull on your wrench, you go 90 degrees. A lot of these, the way this is sitting, to get this secure on something, I've been putting it on 90 and it's at a weird angle, so I'll pull and get to the 180, which is still 90 degrees. So that's what I've been doing. And it's very tight. So yeah, you can see from where I'm at. You can see where I'm at. Can't really see at 0, but I can bring it over here, line it up with that 90. Once you're close, I can pull it to that line comes down here to the 180. Let me see. So, all right, that's what I'm doing. I gotta go around. I gotta do my torque sequence. This is round 2, then it'll be around 3. Then I go through and do these, and we can start putting the rocker arms and stuff in, push rods and stuff. So just want to bring you in here and show you that little degree tool there. I'm sure you've probably seen them. It's like, what in the world? How does that work? This one, I have 2 of them, because the O-ring, see how it gets all these little, I don't know if you can see the cracks in it. The other one's inside of it. When I say other one, there's an O-ring that's supposed to go on the inside, and this one actually fell apart. So I went and bought another one, realized what was inside of it was an O-ring. So I had some O-rings, couldn't get it on the inside that may make it work right, so I put it on the outside. So that's the one I've been using. But I do have a new one. There it is. See, it's starting to crack too. I bought it just a couple years ago to do a what was I working on? A Catfish Camaro. Had the 3.8. Don't get me started on 3.8s, 3800s. People say, oh, this is the best engine GM ever made. Had 5 of them. Now every one of them's been junk. Blowed head gaskets galore on all of them. That Camaro I had 78,000 miles on it. It was leaking water on number 5. Would overheat. You'd just be driving it down the road, it'd just shut off on you and quit. I peeled it apart, trying to find out what was going on. Realized it was that I had a head gasket leak, and it was just leaking into the cylinder. It wasn't leaking into the oil or anything. Then it started knocking. So I went through, done the head gaskets on it, put a bottom end in it. So basically rebuilt everything. I didn't re-ring it, just put bottom end and redone top end, fired it up, and it was still knocking. I just sent it down the road. I'd rather throw them things in a ditch. About the same here. But just my experience. Oh, I did have one of them that was locked up tighter than a Fort Knox. Anyway, enough rambling. Talking about everybody's favorite engine out there. 3800. No. Not my favorite. And this ain't my favorite either. I have a favorite, but no one likes them either, so. But do I really have a favorite? No. I don't think I do have a favorite engine go to. Maybe that Oldsmobile engine in there, just because it's different. But anyway, I want to get to pulling on these wrenches again and try to get this torque down. Enough with me rambling on. Let's see if we can get this thing back on the road and not tore up. Get it back towing cars like it's supposed to be doing, right? Yeah, one of those. And some of that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta make sure everything's right. So anyway, back to work you go. Get to work, Nate. Alright. See you. Alright, I figured I'd throw you in here. See me pull on this a little bit, maybe. Where I'm at, I'm putting it on the 90. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. I'm gonna try it because I'm on the second round here. It may get a little crazy. See if you can watch it. Okay. Hopefully you're able to see that. See if you. I'll put it on the next one here. Okay, that's what's going on. So that's bolt 6. So I gotta do all the sequence, go to the other side, do all them, then come back over here and do this again. If they're already that tight, I'll be putting a bar on them for the last round. This is round 2, so hang in there. We'll be back. I'm on round 3. I got the pipe on it. See that ratchet flexing, but it's flexing. Alright, last one on this head, and I'm going to the other side. Just wear me out. Just wear a guy out. Alright. I'm gonna do this side here. Whew. I'm gonna start putting the other stuff on. Alright, just wanted to let you see that flexing. This side here is the hardest side, I think, because you got to pull from down here. At least up here it's a little bit different pull. So yeah, to pull from here. So, all right, well, I want to shut you down because I gotta resituate this and get to pulling on this. Got those, then I have the ones up on top. This is taking a little while. Tight. So last 90-degree turn on on the head, so the last side. All right, wish me luck. All right, folks, climbing in. Back in action. All right, sorry about that. I still don't have a tripod hooked up to it. All right, here we go. Push rods. It's time. I'm gonna put them right there. And I got some oil in there. So they got oil on them. Let's see, let's get this out. Let's see. Put them right down there in them pockets. It's gonna be fun. Won't be able to see them very well. Alright. I see a lot of my head in the way doing this. So I like to put some of this assembly lube on them. I got oil on them, but I don't know if I need to put that on there, so it's going to be resting in there. Let's see what we got. A little lube on it. I don't know if you can see in there. Oh, can you see? I wish I had a tripod. I'm gonna go get my tripod and well, I'll just put a couple of these on. Yeah, let me go get the tripod. I'll be right back. All right. Well, before I climb in completely, just put this where you can see, then I'll climb in. Okay. All right, now you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Wipe my hands off here. I just got in and out. I can see to get down in there. It's gonna be fun. Building, constructing, renewing. Gonna be brand new. Yep. She's gonna be brand new. Bunch of there. I don't know how much it takes. Does it really need it? I mean, I've got fresh motor oil on the end of them, but I wouldn't. Right. Yeah, these, I got asked what these were for. They thought they had two of them. The guy opened up one end, they had this umbrella, the other end had the ball. He thought it took two different ones, or it was two different vehicles, and they had it messed up. I'm like, no. Oh no. Ford wants to use everything they can find. I don't understand it. Do we have to understand it to make it work? I don't think so. Let's just make it work. We just want her to work. Now I can't see in that. So I'll put them in there, then I'll poke my head in there and see if I can see what's going on. They should fall right into place. I mean, seeing the way those cuts are made, they should go right on top. There we go. Actually went in the other one. You can kind of feel them go in there. Go into the lifter. Uh-oh. Running into some problems. There we go. It's alright. Probably have to come at a different angle here just a second. You can kind of feel them. Maybe I should have done that far one first. still? Alright, now I'm gonna poke my head in there and see if I've got them. It's gonna look funny. I'll have my head right down in. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on so I can't see. Oh, I can't really get my head in there. Yeah, you're in there. Yep. The back one's gonna be a tough one. I might rotate it here in a little bit. Alright, there's that side. I'm gonna do the same over here. Then we'll get the rocker arms and I'll lube everything up, put the rocker arms on. So hang tight, be right back. Alrighty folks. I put one in. I got them soaking in oil. I want to take turns with them. I think, get this out of my way. I'll put you right in here somewhere. See, that's too much. That's probably about right. Oh, just out. Watch your head, Nate. Your hood's in the way. Alright. We are on the valves. We're on the push rods. Let's go again. Open this one up, and they had paper in them. This one had paper wrapping them up, keep from rusting, keep from bouncing around. That one didn't have anything on it. Just laying in there. I'm gonna set that there. Get another one in the oil. Box out of my way. It has a very specific set of instructions on tightening these down. You get the cylinder, number one cylinder, so many degrees from top dead center. And what it is, see how, like, I don't know if you can see it, these two are lower than these two. These two were up, these two were up, these were all down. When you go to torque it down, it's all in inch pounds because it's aluminum. You're putting steel and aluminum head. You'll strip them out if you don't do it like in inch pounds. Like if you were to switch it over to foot pounds and put too many on there, you'll pull the threads right out of there. So just gonna put them on with my hands for right now, just finger tight. And I know I can't tighten these over here. I can tighten that one. You want the pressure off because it will throw off your torque sequence. Torque numbers. There's a left and a right on these. Also. So, get those in here. That's sitting there. It's on the rockers. It's on the lifter or push rods. I'll get it right here in a minute. It's on the thing, on the other thing. Get this over here. Started, get this one in soaking. Finger tight. This is all the push rods, rocker arms, everything I ordered was Melling. I don't know if you guys ever dealt with them or not. That's who it is that I've got these parts from. I've always had good luck with them. Melling and Fel-Pro. Honestly, it didn't really matter to me if it was going to be Melling or Fel-Pro or Ford. Just whatever I could get to put it in here to make it work. As long as it works, right? If you're worried about aftermarket parts, a lot of times your aftermarket parts are better than factory stuff. Sometimes they're not. Depends what you get. That one guy always said, you never know what you're going to get. That one guy. Alright, well, there's that. Shake off all the oil. I'm going to run through this and I'll shut you down and do the other side because I still got to open up all those boxes. And I'll show you them here in just a second. Let me get this situated. Don't really like this design. Here's the air compressor. That thing's loud. Go Iron Horse. If you like watching people build stuff, that's somebody I like to watch, is old Iron Horse, building chainsaws and stuff. I like that kind of stuff. He's cool to watch. He knows his stuff for sure. He builds 2-strokes and chainsaws. Watch all that stuff. Tin Man, Buck and Billy Ray. I like watching that stuff. I watch a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, it's got some tension on it. That was one. See what happened on the other one? See how loose that is? It's because now you can tighten down. It walks off the rocker on, or off the push rod. That's what the factory ones did. Tight. Just walked right off there. Like, they were done. I think this is a poor design. I think there's too much room for error. I'm surprised those didn't bend, but the way they're made and they're shoved in here, that's just strong. It's a bad wear point. You go back and forth. Like your traditional rocker arms have the round piece that goes inside of them and they can rock. Do they ever wear out? Who knows? These, that's just a poor design, I believe. Anyway, I just wanted to show you I'm getting them in there. I'm going to wipe my hands off. It's like a Bella hair or something right there. Something. Yeah. Oh. But, get in here and get the boxes open. Yeah, it's just a mess. I mean, I've got boxes. There's the new ones for the other side. So I'm going to get those opened up and get those put on. And I'll start torquing these down. I'll rotate the engine, torque down the other ones, and jump back in here again, show you what we got. Then we'll move on to something else. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably to keep the dirt out, I'll probably put the valve covers on. Then exhaust manifold. So, alright, we'll catch you here in a few. Oops. Alrighty folks, I got done unboxing these actually the right side rocker arms. You can see, let me say right side, see where that's scribed out right there? I was kind of curious of what that said. Even though these are milling parts, I kind of had an idea what they said after looking at the old ones. Yeah, that's Ford part. They're the same thing. I don't know if they're just getting a deal on them, but yeah, you can see that. Sometimes your aftermarket's not as aftermarket as you think. I don't know. But I just got one in there to soak, and I hadn't even started putting the assembly lube on yet. See, you missed it on the other one. I didn't show putting the assembly lube on, but I'll do a couple of them, and then I'll put them on there. Ba, 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 ba. Love it when a plan comes together. Put a little bit on there. Alright, you get the idea. You see what I'm doing here. Just giving her a quick lube up. Then I'll get to assembling. Alright, I'm gonna dig that one out of there and get putting her together. And then we'll go to torquing them. Alright, see you here in a few. Alrighty folks, it's getting late, but I got all the rocker arms in. I got the exhaust manifolds sitting there. I'm getting ready to find the bolts to put those in. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find, I think I got oil up there. I have to get a clean rag and some brake clean. Clean that gasket off, mating surface, and put the valve covers back on it before I get too far. If I get too much farther, if I put turbo in, I won't be able to get this valve cover on because the fuel lines are going to be in my way. So I need to get covers on, and I can get the bolts on. I can set the turbo. I still got to do this. That's all torqued. Everything's torqued. Finally did get my bolts put in. I don't know if you can see those or not. I got those put in. But yeah, just got that covering up some holes. I was going to put a rag over here to cover that up. I'll get a clean rag and wipe everything down. But it's like 8 o'clock. It's just starting to get a little bit like overcasty looking. It's been overcast all day, but it's been it looks like it's a little darker out, so I turn the light on. So anyway, there's a little update on it. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with it till I can't see anymore. So anyway, we'll catch you here later. Alrighty folks, this lens may be a little wet. It's been kind of raining on me. It's made it worse to see that. Alrighty folks, we'll bring you in here real quick. We have been, Mindy's helping, can't leave her out. We have been reassembling the truck. Howdy folks, we are back over here at the front. We have still been assembling this thing, putting her back together. I'm getting ready to hit it with the air hammer on the fan to make sure it's good and tight. I still have to put that thing up there on it. Whatever that thing is. I'll put that back on there. Just trying to get everything, trying to get my brain to figure out the planning on this thing is like crazy. There's water lines everywhere. Of course, whenever I was taking it apart, I was like, you know, categorizing and documenting up here, but this up here is old and a little burnt out. Had the whole top end of this, the front end off, everything apart. So my brain is a little overstimulated, overcalculated. But we're getting there. just wanted to come in there real quick, give you a quick update on what's going on here. Do have the battery boxes back in. It's still a mess. I mean, I still have to put the fuel filter in. I guess I should have done that before I put that charge pipe in, but I got ahead of myself a little bit. So probably go ahead and do that next. Put that fuel filter canister and the filter thing back in there, and then work on this over here. So anyway, hopefully we can start putting radiators in it here in a minute. Get this thing fired up, see if we have any problems going on. So alrighty folks, we'll bring you back in here in a little bit, see what's going on. Alrighty folks, we are back in action today. We are headed out to pick up a black Tahoe. He said a heater core line blew on it, and it's just so hot that he just couldn't mess with it.
Turn left to merge onto I-40 West toward Knoxville.
It's a little warm here today. It says on the dash here 94, so I mean it's a cool 94, I think.
Are you just gonna leave it? We're back at it again.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, what do you want to throw in there?
You put no ending to the videos.
Well, I was going to work on it some more. All right, this is our first tow after a major overhaul. We had White down for almost 3 weeks. She went through. She ate a cam. She ate the cam up in her.
She's hungry.
I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, we've done a cam swap, cam lifters, push rods,
New turbo.
lifters, rockers,
Go past this
turbo.
light. Then at the next one, turn left.
Couple oil changes later.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood, sweat, and tears, literally. Lots of it. So we are back in action. So the first thing we're going to go pick up after a layoff is a Tahoe. So,
A heavy.
heavy Tahoe. They're heavy. Oh, wife, she's feeling good though. She's quiet.
At the light,
She's feeling
use
good.
the left lane to merge onto I-40 West toward Knoxville.
She's doing good. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're heading over to pick that up. So we'll see you here in a few.
Alright, I'm gonna put it behind your.
Put you guys right here. Some live action. Hopefully some battery left in there. right. Back to towing a Tahoe. Tahoe, Tahoe, Tahoe. Go over and do the other side. Oh, why? Sounding so better? Sounding so better?
I like these gloves because they make my hands sweat.
Ooh. I wonder where other gloves went.
Put your boom up.
Yep.
We're at Sunbelt Rentals. Are you good?
Yep.
I don't like where your strap is.
Chain didn't hook.
All right, head out.
Yep.